Hello Peanuts fans, I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. Today we're going to be talking about records and turntables. But before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you can help us out a little bit more, there's a link to a Patreon in the description down below. All right, our first thing we're going to talk about today is the Crosley Peanuts Cruiser Record Store Day Turntable. Now, if you're not familiar with Record Store Day, it is independent record stores throwing a sort of party once, maybe twice a year, releasing exclusive records and memorabilia like this. And it started in 2008, and this one is from 2014. I got this secondhand, but I'm glad it still has a box. It's a little dinged up, but just happy to finally have one. The turntable itself kind of looks like an oversized lunchbox, but does remind me of the turntables of my childhood. Nice handle here. We've got speakers on the front, and it does have kind of a vintage distressed feel to it for this image, just so you know. So if it looks like it's a bit dirty, that's actually the look they were going for that vintage look. And inside we've got a comic strip. This flips up. We have the turntable here. And I'm not sure about all of the different features of this. There was no manual. I don't know if it's supposed to come with one. I'm not up on turntables. There is a little latch for the needle thingy. The arm here. There's an auto stop on off. The speed, so you can set it for the speed of the record. And then of course over here is the on-off switch, which is also the volume. And then there's a headphone jack right there. On the back we have the different ports and the label. Of course, for this occasion of finally picking up this turntable, I got out my record collection and finally put it in my record rack. It's too heavy with all the records in there. I can't lift it. The newest records that I picked up, I've got the You're a Good Sport Charlie Brown Zoetrope record. So we're going to play that one for you today. I also picked up It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown and Be My Valentine Charlie Brown. So all of these records are put out by Lee Mendelson Film Productions. They are re-releasing all of these Vince Guaraldi soundtracks for the different Peanuts television specials. So we can hear a lot more of the music from these specials. They also have some bonus mixes from the original recordings that didn't make it into the special. So it looks like these are pretty fully featured. So let's open the latest one, which is You're a Good Sport, Charlie Brown. I think I might be able to can I just split the plastic along one of these and then just pull out the record? Yes, I bet I could do it there. Okay, I have successfully split it along this edge, and we can pull everything out. There it is. It almost doesn't feel like a record because of all the pictures. Now, if you're not familiar with why this record looks a little crazy, it's because when you put it on the turntable, it is going to animate all those pictures. So it says on this packaging, how does the Zoetrope work? As you play the record at 45 RPM, watch it through your phone camera under a bright light to see the animation. The brighter the light, the clearer the animation will be, so use as many lights as possible, or the sun, for the best results. Alternatively, turn off your lights, and you can also see the effect with the naked eye by using a strobe light. I didn't realize it was so involved. All right, well, we're gonna give it a shot. And I have other lights, so we'll see what we can do.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back, Peanuts fans. I hope you're not as dizzy as I am after filming that. Hopefully the footage turns out okay. What we will see in the editing. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe, because I will probably not be able to monetize it because of the beautiful music. You can also help support the channel and buying things like this by joining me on Patreon.com. As much as I like the music, it is messing with my brain. I kind of want to listen to it and trying to like come up with thoughts at the same time is being difficult. So while we talk this through, I will just show you some of the other albums that I should play for you sometime. Be sure to visit me at CollectPeanuts.com, where maybe it wasn't the music, where you can see photos of my collection. Oh, this is one I gotta play. Look at that. And it's actually licensed somehow. Yes, you can see photos of my collection. You can buy something for your own collection. And you can read articles all about collecting peanuts. The back of this one's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I have a lot of these. I don't think knockoff is the right word. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, that didn't want to license the art. And one that does want to license the art. I have two. Oh, they're different. Only one of them sounds great in stereo. Oh, here's another oddity. Look at that. This is also licensed, even though this artwork looks, I'm going to say muddy. It's kind of thick there. Which of these records do you remember from your childhood, and which Peanuts specials do you wish you had the soundtrack to? I gotta get Flash Beagle. Flash Beagle is my favorite special. Hot take. It's just, I really like the songs in that one. And there we go. The last of my record collection. Or maybe not. It's very possible I have more than this somewhere, but this is what I was able to find for this video. Thanks for joining me here, Peanuts fans. Happy vinyl spinning. And happy collecting. Bye. Let's give a little preview of whatever this is. Oh no, was it? Oh, it's in there. Okay. Oh. The sleeve is not very good anymore. I'll start with side one. Holy, oh, this is a 33.
Gentlemen, for your listening and dancing pleasure, the Charlie Brown Orchestra. Yes, the famous Peanut has formed a big band to play for your next dance. And now the big sound of Charlie Brown.
Well, there you go. Charlie Brown Plays for Peanuts. Coming up sometime. Like, subscribe. Bye.